Hello, everyone. Hello. Come on in. I saved the spot by the fire for you. Iroi. Pet the child. Damn, Batty, you like absolutely zoomed on in here, and you were like, damn, I bet that boy's in there today. Holy moly. Oliver.
This is from Bayari. No. She says you need to stick around more when she's in the stream. We miss you.
Let's alt tab right quick because we can. Let's do a little. We can do a bit of a zoom on the child, on the creature, and then there we go. So I would not say the writing for this game is particularly fantastic. I think it's very... I think we know what was happening.
You are hardly in any position to make lofty demands. The council convened and unanimously stripped you of your role. You no longer hold the privileges of the Eye.
And how quickly did you convene that council? You hardly waited for my daughter's body to cool.
She is dead because of you. Because of your reckless behavior and deception, no less.
Harun, how dare you? Every decision I've made, every action I've taken has been for her protection.
Abandoning her at the Grand Gate was for her protection. We all saw you on the scry. And that is Khan Arteme to you, Kenrick.
Is this a bad time?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
No. You're more than welcome at Cassidon's Hold. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for you.
I came to offer my condolences. To both of you.
Oh. Thank you.
In the end, she was braver than any of us could have imagined. She took a stand and did what she believed was right. I owe her my life.
She was... exceptional. It's hard to imagine the Enclave will ever recover from this loss.
Then why are you so opposed to giving her the funeral she deserves?
With the Surgeborn swarming Denevron, we can't risk a trip to the Hallowpire Rise.
For generations, every Stanild has received the right of ashes upon death. Isla will not be the exception to this.
Could I perform the rite on your behalf?
You? Don't tell me you're a Hallowpire priestess on top of being a righteous pain in my ass.
Skies, do you want a funeral or not? She's our best option.
Isla saved my life. I want to help you honor her death.
I suppose you do owe her that. Fine. For the rite of ashes, you need to burn an object that was sacred to the deceased upon the High Pyre. As you collect the ashes, you must read a rite aloud to thank the flames for bringing the deceased to rest.
Do you have an object that was sacred to Isla?
Isla's most prized possessions aren't in Cassidon's Hold. She had a secret refuge in Dredger's Mire. You're sure to find something. She was always sneaking away at night to work there.
You knew she was sneaking out of Cassidon's Hold.
I knew my daughter better than she realized. Return to me with the ashes.
Thank you, Bryn.
What?
You're going to speak to the Talon?
I don't expect to get much out of it, but yes.
Be careful. Clearly the Talon was able to manipulate Kenrick. And while I know you're not the idiot he is, speaking to that thing is risky.
I just have to find out what I can. If the Talon has any insight that can help us.
It's a risk worth taking, I know. Just don't reveal anything in the process.
I knew you'd be back. Dreadfully predictable.
I don't think they ever called this
And
Talon
here I thought I
beforehand.
surprised you. Or was your herald getting kicked back to the source part of the plan?
Don't steal credit. Your great icon pushed us back, not you. And I'm quite certain it didn't survive the battle. Judging by the way you charged straight to the Grand Gate upon hearing my plan, you favor misguided heroics. Let me guess. You're going to try for a rematch.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Let's not lie to each other. I like you.
Yikes.
Can't say the feeling's mutual.
Come now, I want to be confidants. Friends, even.
How did you end up down here anyway?
I let myself be captured.
Why?
It became apparent that I wasn't going to uncover the secrets behind the Enclave's power by raising its capital to the ground. Oh, I do miss the raising. Still, I needed intel that I could only get from the inside. So I allowed myself to be captured and waited until the leader of the Enclave came to visit me alone one day. Kenrick had influence and insecurities, making him the perfect target. He felt quite special that I only spoke to him. It helped that he assumed our herald couldn't pass through the Grand Gate when he staged his attack.
How did it get through? The resonance modulator should have filtered out Surgeborn.
You didn't have a sample of that particular Surgeborn.
The Hearthsiders believe you were born out of the Surge. Is that really where you come from?
I will keep some.
I thought we were friends.
Not yet.
Kenrick Stanold is in rough shape after being your confidant.
I would never treat you like I treated him. You're different. Special.
Whack.
Trust me. In time, you'll consider us kindred spirits.
Doubt it.
See you soon.
Well, that didn't help. That was a whole lot of nothing. Not that I was really expecting much. Upper to Neveron. Right. Pulling that. Also in the mire. Upper to Neveron. And we don't even need to fight the big old beasties anymore. We can just, We can just scurry over everything and do quests. It's time for questing! Speaking of, tunnel of force that can propel creatures, objects, or the wearer at great speed. Bend and focus other energies such as flame. Okay, you can almost chain it.
That's as far as I can push the scry.
No, we good. We got movement now.
This place never fails to impress. Just imagine it before the veil went up. Wouldn't have had to scavenge for alchemically treated coal at any rate.
Wait, why did... Wait. Oh, if I don't move or press another button, there's a whole shindig to that. Okay. I never realized! Surely, is there... I think that goes farther if I don't interrupt. No, that's about the same. I wonder if that means doing the... I goofed up with the kinetic thing. Yonder car outside my window, I need you to relax. Meh. Hello.
One never quite.
Temple
Unfortunately, yeah, I don't.
until
Yeah.
it's been
I'm
needed.
Yep.
But I find.
Worried.
I suppose I am.
Does she?
It's not something.
She's strong.
Right.
Boop. Craft. Gubbagoos.
It's significantly easier to do a repair.
I'm good.
We could use some really. It's not like her.
I don't know.
I think you both.
Yes. And the moment I say, it isn't.
He didn't have a great reaction to what you said. It's.
I.
Maybe he.
You're as bad as Casman.
Something burning.
Don't sniff me.
I had a chance to run a test, and I keeps the heat well.
Dom's always been.
Hardly.
I.
Oh?
Tarmakind uses exceptionally precise
I mean.
I finished Xavier's journals. He was quite.
Nothing quite helps me commune with the flames like some.
You'd be surprised. But
Precisely. And
Of course.
they must have kept record.
I really.
Search emergent gate. Emergence gate and appealing maze in the hearth. Okay. Cool. Don't really need to do too much fighting, just gotta schmoove, and we do got schmoove tech, so that's good. We're fine. Greetings and goodbye. What? Okay.
Is that bottled magma?
Is that legal?
I've got one. I can't believe it's still warm. Feel the magic pulsing through it.
I wonder if proximity to the coral has affected it in some way. Intriguing to think of Weaver Smiths and priests working side by side down here.
The preachers you grew up with would launch an hour-long diatribe at the very thought, yeah?
An hour would just be the introduction.
This is amazing. Detailed smithing logs with Xavier's name on them. Lots of sketched out designs, mostly in the margins.
Doodles always help me think too.
I think that's all I'm going to find down here. Get your research.
Okay, and then that's Dredger's Mire. I'm not in the Institute, right? This is
Hatch Ready Lane? There's a lot.
I do not need a hat.
yeah. Yeah. And we'll bibbity bop over to Dredger's Mire next then, and do the slow walk back with the thing.
This is really
Bloody magma for Tamarkine shenanigans.
Magma?
Is it not love?
I thought it was... if it were...
Or maybe
Or...
we could...
We'll make it work.
I have every...
Wow. You know though. Just there was an achievement for just crafting a full set of something, so I don't plan to wear this. I just want it made.
Nice to work on something a little lighter every once in a while. Kept it light for agility.
Craft a complete armor set. Yeah, bro! Oh, I guess we could look at what the Tamarkine scale plate actually looks like. It's not bad. I even like it, but I can't help but squint a little bit at the very metallic looking feathers do the wiggle. I don't know about that one. I don't know about none of that now. The Mire. So we go here and we find something to do the Bernie Wernie. And then we make the slow trek back.
Power the scry for your run with the blue grin.
Appreciate it, Aurea.
You could use the practice.
That might be Isla's secret refuge. It's actually not too far from Lucia's workshop. Isla dedicated her life to restoring the arcs. Darm's right. We will need to continue her research.
Oh.
But for now, what might she consider secret? A letter from the Axel. I should take it back to her. For the Archon. Sweet. Dal, do you think this could work for the Rite of Ashes?
It's perfect.
Isla also had a copy of the workings of Archons, marked with annotations, just like Lucia's. Wait, I'm losing you.
You hear me better now?
Yeah. Weird. The scry was cutting out.
Strange. At any rate, the book could be useful. Once you've completed the ritual, I'll take a look.
That one's upper to Nevron, so instead we do this.
Those are the Miriam flowers, Bryn. Just remember, once you pick one, time starts running down. Then it's a nice steady pace back here. You got it.
Here goes.
Good. Now move. We'll be ready.
Wait. I'm not seeing a timer countdown though. Are you telling me they were lying to me? Are you saying that it is not, in fact, a slowity? Hmm?
Good progress, Bryn. Smooth and steady.
How you doing back there, Ollie? You being a good boy? Ugh. That was a lot simpler.
She's got this.
And then the priest says, they mix
You...
there.
No.
Then let's not fight again.
That's unreal.
Of course.
I love you.
Okay.
Did we?
Yes, we'll get this over to Solar, Bryn.
Do that after I do the upper to Nevron bit. Upper to Nevron. Now I do have a small issue of, I know that when we looked yesterday at achievements, there was something for getting all of the codexes, which means finding all the lore, which makes me sweat because I don't think I have a way to pinpoint lore stuff I haven't found. See, like, that could be lore, but we know that it's that box. So it's like, good.
replace the toy ark on the High Pyre. Sad to burn such a sweet toy. Now to collect the ashes. Though the flame abates and the ash grows cold, let she who worshipped you rest in eternal warmth.
Beautiful, Bryn.
Are you sure I know?
There it is again. The scry is cutting in and out. Dom? Aurea?
We're... Can you hear me now?
You're back.
While you bring the ashes to Cassidon's hold, I'll analyze the scry. Something strange is afoot.
Ooh. Something very curious is wrong in the state of Kislev. Guess what's old? Consult with the axle first.
Before you are of course, in this role, and while well-meaning, which brings me to my question. Why are you here and not him?
I'm here because I don't have a history of being my hand hasn't been burned, and I'm not pointing the blame at you.
Let me come again to the point.
Honestly?
It's as simple as him asking.
No. But you have to prove that to Eric as much as he has to prove himself. The best leaders are mentors and meet their...
An interesting point. Very well. You have my approval. And fair winds. I hope...
You certainly wear emergency powers of authority. Come.
This is the main story, so we let it play.
I performed the rite, and I brought you the ashes.
Thank you, Bryn. Isla admired you. She would be honored that you did this for her.
It's not how she would have wanted things. I should have been there.
Enough! I know you're grieving. We all are. But you are no longer the Eye. And this disrespectful conduct ends now. You owe Bryn a thank you. And an apology for that matter. And probably a great deal more than that. Not only has she gone out of her way to perform the rite for your daughter, but she saved us all from certain death at the Grand Gate too. None of which she would ever have had to do if it weren't for your...
For my actions! I know! I know! It's all my fault. I should have been there. Not at the temple. At the Grand Gate. I should have stayed. The way she looked at me when I left her there. Never forget it. I could fill a city with my mistakes. I should have supported her work. I should never have lied to her. My regrets will drown me.
Maybe they should.
Maybe they should.
My mother used to say, you can drown in your grief, or learn to swim in it. It is unfair that you lost a child, no matter the circumstances. I am so sorry that happened to you. But now you have a choice. You can spend the rest of your days counting the ways you failed your daughter. Or you can dedicate every breath you have left to her.
How?
Just do one small thing a day that would make her proud to call you her father. Start by helping us finish the work you wish you had supported in her life.
It's too late for that, I'm afraid. if you'll excuse me. But there is one thing. The Ark in your camp, the one she wanted to restore, it's called the Ark of Verdance. An enchantress named Lucia de Crassus built it.
Lucia.
Consider it a thank you for what you've done.
You deserved better from him. But that was probably all he's capable of. Come to think of it, we all deserved better from him.
That's what I was saying.
What will you do now?
Take care of my people. Someone needs to. And you? You're going to try to fix the arcs.
I only just noticed that she has 4 fingers, not 5. But
We learned the Surgeborn have something that can go toe-to-toe with the Great Ark. I need to finish what I started. And I think Isla's work can help me do it.
I wish I could help, but arcs were Isla's expertise, not mine. Still, I agree. That arc allowed you to pass safely through the tangles, where Surgeborn go to regenerate. If you're going to try to fix it, consider me heavily invested in your progress.
It's too great an advantage to ignore. I'll keep you updated.
And so with Ericum and Dom. Okay. Okay. Sorry.
That's good. Yes, I'll. Have you ever felt like you couldn't trust the people around you?
A few times. But I try my hardest to rebuild that trust when it crumbles. Some people haven't shown they deserve that effort, so they don't get it. Is there something that's putting you on edge?
It's Sev, and how he was collaborating with the Eye behind our backs.
Oh? I can understand, but you didn't exactly seem blown away by the revelation.
I didn't have time to process it. I have now, and the more I think about it, the more upset I feel. Logically, I understand the situation. I can trace the weave of circumstance that forced his hand and led to his deception. I know he had no choice, and I've even forgiven him. I said the words to his face, so why am I still so angry?
That's a tough one.
It reminded me again of Udea. Will the fear and the manipulation follow me forever? Will it taint everything? The secrets, the lies, the subterfuge. The Maida may seem a balmy paradise, but in reality, it is a toxic swamp. Every fiber of my being is screaming at the prospect of having my life ruined by this again.
All right. It's clear that sitting around base camp chewing on this isn't doing you any good. You need a distraction.
Possibly. What did you have in mind?
The Axel must be overwhelmed right now. Let's find something to help her with.
I'm amenable to this. Shall I let you ask her, or...?
Oh, no. You're coming with me.
I suppose it'd be good to catch up with her, and I'll meet you at Cassidy's Hold, then. See you soon.
Dom, the interference I'm experiencing during expeditions is concerning. Is there any chance our scry is degrading like the ones belonging to the Enclave?
I'm still investigating, but my initial reaction is that it doesn't feel the same.
As long as it doesn't give out on us completely in the meantime.
However, I have taken a look at the Spindle's copy of the workings of Archons, and thankfully, the writing is far more legible than Lucia's. And her notes are significantly less paranoid at that.
About that, Kenrick Stanold told me that Lucia wasn't just tinkering with the Ark we followed through the Veil. She built it. The Ark of Verdance.
That is quite the revelation. What was it for?
That was all Kenrick could tell me. Or wanted to tell me. But Sev mentioned that Kenrick had been feeding Isla information about a failsafe for the Source. Could the Ark of Verdance be the fix she was working on without realizing it?
Yes. Yes! That could be it. Genius, Bryn. On my side, I dug into her notes. She was working on a way to fully restore our Ark for us. She was so close to a schematic, intricate, elaborate, masterful. And I finished it. Solar has the final design ready for you. Essentially, we'll be creating a power core for the Ark. Most notably, we'll need a special part, a bar of shaped coral. This is the final key for an Ark to be functional on its own without a Weaver channeling magic into it.
If we had built a power core earlier, could her death have been prevented?
She only made this discovery in the final days of her life, through researching all the Ark parts we had supplied her. Her research even theorizes that using one's own magic to power an Ark for brief amounts of time could result in death.
So she knew she was going to die at the Grand Gate?
She knew exactly what would happen, and did it anyway. That's courage.
We can't let it be in vain. So, then the Ark of Verdance is our failsafe. Your design will get it running. Where can I find the shaped coral?
She suspected it was kept in the Archon's hearth, stored near natural coral deposits for its regenerative properties.
What did we learn about
Nothing good. You know how all enchanted things use, well...
some... I take...
Darm's never even... Normally they... And then we have the spit putting it all together ones that...
Huh.
Darm and I have been talking about...
I'll...
Thumbs up.
Darm and I...
Yep. Harvest a strand from any natural creature while it is under the effects of miasma. Huh? It says any natural creature. Wait.
I'm with you, Bryn. Didn't expect the miasma to be so intense over the scry.
You get used to it. Just have to use a more gentle touch and feel the way it slides.
Can I... just... Pretty sure the Ark does not count as a natural creature then. And the only strand harvesting has been Bigley's. Assuming I'm understanding that correctly. And... yuck. Okay. I wish I could set something to skip. We've only had 2 cutscenes. One at the very start of the game, and then one of the kaiju fight. And that's it. So I wish we could just skip all non-major cutscenes, because they don't add anything.
We're hoping that there's something you can... Or rather...
I'm not sure I've been at a loose end, gnawing on painful thoughts only...
So we're here to focus...
That is... I'm sorry. Thank you.
We're here to...
Right. Arakim has been nagging me about accessing now that I'm technically in charge. What I'm lacking to make that call...
I've already...
Dangerous too.
While it's... Well, I can't... The exact... Anyway.
Not quite.
I believe a potion. I don't quite...
That's wonderful. That said...
At first, if you're fighting...
You know I'm always...
I have no doubt.
Well then.
Defeat a fiery arc in the hearth while under the effects of a flame-shrouded file. Is okay, well, they want me to go to the hearth. There is a funny haha achievement for taking down a large beastie while you have no weapons equipped. So we do have a decent one in the Highland Ice Claw right now.
The Archon's hearth once more. Wish Isla was here to guide me.
I could assist in her absence.
Oh no.
What the?
Bryn, what?
Aurea, the scry has been compromised by the Surgeborn. Stay off it.
Compromised is such a strong word. I just want to talk.
Oh no.
So, what are we looking for in the Archon's heart? Hyperion works well. It is my region, after all.
Like I would tell you.
Whatever plan you've concocted, it would be better if we worked together.
You murdered my friend.
Technically, I didn't touch her. It isn't my fault she lacked the stamina to follow through on what she started.
There's a lot of coral here. I must be getting close to where the Enclave stored shaped bars. Will the Surgeborn know our plan when I pick it up? I guess that's a risk I need to take.
Ow. And this is not the Institute, correct? Buh.
But coral. You and I have such similar taste in treasure. Whatever you're planning to do with that is nothing compared to what we could accomplish if we put our minds together.
I can manage well enough on my own.
You could do so much more than manage.
I wonder. It do work kind of all right like that. Okay. Pick up the this, the that, and the other, and then get the hickey-doodling out and re-equip my guff. That counted as a
The
cutscene, by the way.
Surgeborn in the Howling Jail somehow has access to the scry.
We know. I can feel it in there with me. It's not pleasant. We need to do something fast.
The good news is, as far as we can tell, it only has access when you're in the underworks. At most, it seems to cause interference when you're above ground. We don't think it can listen in.
Until we can block its presence, best to keep use of the scry to a minimum.
All right. How are we going to fix this?
The reason Aurea can sense the Surgeborn presence on the scry is likely because it's wielding magic to communicate. The same way Aurea's mantle pulls magic from the air to contact you. However, unlike Aurea, the Surgeborn can't pull magic from the air around it. Otherwise, it would be talking to you all the time.
But it can only reach me when I'm underground.
Where the tangles are most dense. We need to cut off its access to raw magic.
That's where the spindle comes in. Thanks to her, we finally have the missing piece to get our escort here running.
It was a failsafe in the case that the source needed to be repaired. The Ark of Verdance will create a safe bubble against the tangles, which would be the natural consequence of any failure of the source.
Just like it did with the Veil.
Exactly. But without the crushing weight that caused it to fail.
So, the plan. We get the Ark to the source, it stabilizes the Enclave.
Or at the very least, starts the process.
If the Herald waiting down there doesn't destroy it first, I'll need to take it down. If this plan is going to work.
That sounds dangerous.
It might be a risk worth taking.
We have to. The Enclave is overflowing with raw magic, and this source is clearly the root of the problem. Too many tangles have led to the floods. They allow the Surgeborn to communicate and infect our enchantments. Without the source under control, we will never reclaim the Enclave.
Then that's our plan. We build a power core, then we speak to the Axle.
I'll join you at Cassidon's Hold.
And with this power core, we can fix our Ark of Verdance. I think this is what they call a full circle moment.
Lately, I feel like I've been running in circles.
Hey, I know things look bleak, but this is a win. Don't let the Talon rob you of it. You're finishing her work, after all.
You're right.
I always am.
What?
Now, I think you've got a meeting with the Axle.
A fiery arc. So there are two choices for fiery arc, at least. And then a living creature under the effect of Dimasma. Deba, Debu, Debu. Is it worth even upgrading the bow?
A delicate tool for precision work. Wield it well.
Wah. Somehow, time stands still. Alright. Go to the Institute for the other main story quest.
See those massive pipes running along the roof? Norian design. I recognized them earlier, and they prompted my investigation into the Norians and the Enclave.
It's seamless and now shows you as unlikely.
What do you...
This should be the place, Bryn. You're looking for tablets with a circle marked by 6 dots. They'll look blank, but I'll be able to read them when you bring them back.
I'm not bringing think of what we could do.
Stop being sultry in my ear. It's getting weird.
That's one of them, Bryn. I hope they would still be down here.
What should we expect?
The Norians were experimenting without informing the Enclave on the aeroliths. They wanted them to do more than just moderate the weather. They wanted to control it.
They got tired of long winters? Gloomy days?
Think bigger. If you control the rain in a desert, you control the land itself.
Too unrefined. Just offer incredible power and endless life.
I'm almost surprised they had aeroliths down here.
I would surmise it was due to the delicate experiments. Stable climate eliminates one variable.
What? They're gonna blow up.
That should be enough for us to piece their research together, Bryn.
How delightful. The fussy one has you running his errand.
Talon, I'm gonna have to ask you to get out of my earpiece. Thanks.
I shouldn't be surprised the Norians use a fluid to conceal their secrets. It's ingenious, really. An acid of sorts that can etch the writing into the metal invisibly. And when you apply another compound, it oxidizes. It's like a legible rust, and yet, after you're done, you can just wipe it clean and it flakes off.
Fun.
Medium aside, what did we learn?
As Sev expected, research on the aeroliths. It's a bit outside my speciality, so I passed it to Dom.
And how are we feeling about Sev's revelations?
It's not like I've never kept things from my friends, and I generally keep them from my family, so I empathize. But I don't keep them from the band. Anyway, Dom's waiting.
Lane said I should talk to you about the plates we found for Sev.
Perhaps you could walk with me?
Oh boy.
Sure.
That counts as cinematic.
I have already passed my notes on. This conversation isn't about them. I wanted to ask how you're doing with regards to Sev.
I feel for him. He's had to struggle with divided loyalties and had no one to lean on. Hiding that kind of strain can't have been easy. How lonely to carry that without help.
I agree. Our friend has been suffering in silence. You are kind to think of him first. But please don't forget, you are the one out there with her life on the line. You have your struggles too. There is a Bryn out there who wasn't deceived by her friend. Wasn't forced into the role of point so early, for that matter.
I promise you, I'm okay. But thank you for taking this moment.
Ultimately, I will say this. There was a time in my life I walked away from everything I held most important. Sev is handling it better than I did. He's not angry or bitter, he's just working through the problem. It's kind of you to help him. I'm sure he appreciates it more than he'll ever be able to say. So I'm saying it for him. Sev already has my notes. Good luck in your endeavors.
Yo, we have a garden? I guess I never really checked this very specific spot. I can't climb because it's not a combat zone. I'm cool. Count as a cinematic.
Exciting news, Bryn.
You figured out how to clear the source?
Nothing quite that far along, but we are a step closer. As I suspected, the Norians were doing experiments not even Enclave leadership knew about. Not to just stabilize the weather, but directly control its extremes.
Which is pretty much what we're seeing the aeroliths do, here and now.
I honestly think that these experiments, left unattended, are the direct cause of the wild temperature changes. Likely contributed to the floods as well, though I suspect Asylum was the larger cause there. Regardless, if I can pick up where their research left off, we might have a solution to our problem at the source.
What will it take to move from might have a solution to definitely have a solution for the source?
The research you recovered focused on using patterns from creatures with natural flame and frost affinity. It used those patterns to briefly augment one part of the enchantments woven into an aerolith.
Use flame magic to tilt the aerolith hotter for a time?
Yes, exactly. And they had some success with it, proving the methods viable.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but too bad there aren't miasma creatures.
What the?
There's one, and Dharm already managed to recover some of its pattern.
What?
But not enough?
Oh, absolutely enough. You've been working hard and it's paid off. I needed an exquisite resonance from all three types of magic. And we have that.
Oh.
That's fantastic. Is that it then?
We're going to combine them with the Norian's notes and Dharm's studies of the Herald to build a device to influence the aeroliths. I gave the design to Sola. She said it should be doable, but wants your approval on which materials to use.
Just grab
If
them.
this could pull miasma out of the source somehow, sign me up.
It's the most promising lead I have. And it's very promising indeed.
Just take it. Just do the thing, girl. It doesn't matter to me. It's a dry heat.
That was one of the most complicated things we've ever collectively assembled.
I hope it wasn't too much.
Not at all. The only tough part was Dom hovering the entire time.
Mamma
He's
mia.
enthralled with this device.
Oh, well,
I'm teasing you, Seth. I'm not sure if you'll still be my apprentice after all this, but I will tease you.
no more learning to smith.
Now. I'm not saying that. We just need to figure out what comes next together. Which brings me to the question of the hour. You were already a Norian. Why did you want to be my apprentice anyway?
Rambralem.
Oh. Oh! That makes so much more sense. You could have just told me.
That's a cultural thing for you, isn't it?
Oh, you know. Yes. Very much so. But yes, Sola. I'm sorry. I was afraid if you dug too hard into my past, you might learn about the Norians.
And they don't like people digging.
No, they truly don't. That is your answer, though.
And this is your intricate doodad. I cannot wait to see what it does.
It makes the weather go... in the market and lower than ever. Okay. Consult the axle and then living miasma fire specifically in Archon's heart. Wait, is there a fiery arc in the hearth while with the file? Sure.
How dare you, has it passed again?
Khan Artime, my Weaver Band has repaired the arc we followed through the Veil and discovered its true purpose.
To nullify the tangles at the source so it can be repaired.
Its anti-magic properties are why we were able to follow it through the Veil in the first place.
I see.
If we could get it to the source, we believe it could stabilize the Enclave.
Except the Grand Gate was broken when the Ark pushed the Herald back through it.
Surely there must be another way to reach the source.
Yeah, the long way.
Now that it's repaired, couldn't this Ark be used to leave the Enclave the way you came?
In theory, sure.
What are you saying, Khan Artime?
It's time for someone to protect my people. I need to use that Ark to get us all out of here.
You would leave with the Surgeborn running loose? Or worse, allow them to spread and wreak havoc across the Maida in your wake?
No one has succeeded in stopping them yet. We've been trapped inside the Enclave for decades. It's time to set ourselves free before the Surgeborn overtake Cassidon's hold and kill us all.
You're right. You do need to take care of your people. But running away from your problems won't solve that.
The Surgeborn will still be out there. It's only a matter of time before they escape the Enclave.
The Surgeborn has infiltrated our scry. It's learning how to use our enchantments against us. If we don't put a stop to this madness, how long until they overtake the Arcs? Or bring down the Veil and spread across the Maida?
That is concerning. Still, let's be clear. Even if you could reach the source, there's a massive Surgeborn that almost killed you lurking down there.
I'll be ready for the Herald this time.
And what are you going to do about all the tangles? Punch them before they disintegrate you?
Sev believes the Aeroliths can manipulate raw magic and are responsible for miasma. We think if we can control the Aeroliths, we can make the source safer.
Interesting. You've put more thought into this than I'd expected. But, as you've said, you have no way to reach the source.
Fine. Our plan has a few kinks to iron out.
More than a few.
How about this? If you can just give us time to present you with the final plan, it'll be your call whether or not we move forward on it.
I suppose that's fair. I can't pack up this stronghold in a day.
One more thing. It's clear by now the Enclave hides its secrets well. If there's any information on the source, I need access to it.
There are private records that can only be accessed with the Eye's signet. I suppose he's not using it at the moment, but...
Bryn did just save your people from certain death not too long ago.
Fine. You can borrow it. You should find information at the Spire in Upper Denevron, the Bastion, and the Institute.
We'll arrange a meeting with you when we're ready.
Good luck.
Of course, it's upper, not lower. Oh, gosh! Do-do-do-dee. Time to change the weather. It's huge man, though.
This airlift should be perfect, Bryn.
Winter time, too bad you don't have a heater shield. Yeah. Yeah. Did I just propel my shooting device? Bye. Nasty boy.
plan.
That's all we needed. The others have been helping me with a little project on the side. A surprise for you.
What?
No hints.
You'll see.
A surprise! Oh!
That's as far as I can push the scribe.
Surprise cube.
End of the lifeline, Bryn.
Hold up. My lifeline! Now across 3 different
What is
zones.
Serpent building?
Have I spent enough time for time to move?
What's all this, big guy?
The culmination of all our efforts, Bryn.
He wanted it to be a surprise.
Explain!
Consider me impressed. But what exactly does it do?
He hasn't told you?
As Casman said, I wanted it to be a surprise.
Sev,
Wait,
we all do better
Let me
work
guess.
with context. This is something you're going to need to get used to.
let me guess. Before he says, he's made it so that I can change what the weather is in any zone.
Yeah. You're a
It's the culmination of a Norian dream. No. I'm
Yep,
but
there it is.
For-
Yes.
Yep.
It will take some. It's
Yep.
the.
Sev's new design allows him to alter weather at any location for the remainder of the day. Can be done at the Loom Gate. Doing so requires alchemical concoctions, deliberate devices, so each alteration costs supplies. Casman can upgrade his station to make it more efficient. Okay. Upgrade all stations in the base camp to maximum level. Wahoo! Ah. So I need fire in the hearth still. I need any natural creature, which I can do now, surely. What is restoration?
You look like you've got something on your mind.
Struggling.
Between Casman's...
Pork. That aside, I find myself both. Surely not everything they did was
That's the part of...
experiments.
Better pipe.
Pretty much. The team.
Any idea?
Not too far from here.
We're going to have to fix the Enclave, eventually.
You are tireless, Bryn.
I can sleep when I'm... There was a point. I might be tempted...
You're right. But I know what it feels like.
Okay. Time has not moved. Ugh. And the only living creature, because I killed the Ice Claw for the one achievement, is a sledge worm in the Bastion. Ah! Whoa, that's hella cheap at level 3. What the heck? What the great heckadoodle? I hear the honk.
Looking for answers in the Bastion. Half the documents were torn to shreds. What else were they hiding behind the Eye's signet?
You nasty bitch.
looks like research that's been compiled on the ecological and geographic research across the Enclave's landscape. There's an entire section on the widening of the Great Chasm.
Wide! Nope. Alright, Mr. Sledge, where you at? Ah, there you are. Hello! Can you, yeah. Sheesh! Bro, really launched me. Whoa! Bleh. Wait a minute, Chad, I'm stupid. I can't just kill him. I'm pretty sure I need to do the strand thing. And he died. I'm stupid. I got so caught up in not wanting to actually fight this guy proper that I just... Hey-ya, Beake, you big, dumb, Beake, dumb Beake. Big old... You big Beake. I eat. Oh, wake up! In the hearth, we have an Arc of Living Flame, which is one of the ones we can do! Probably. I need to kill him while under the effects of a fire file. Buh. This is not ideal for me. How do I keep ending up in this room? Can I teleport to another one? Yes. Oh. Hello there. Owie. Whoop. I was made a This is... Oh, his hand. Wait a minute. Is your hat still on fire? What have I missed? I'm missing something. I got his gauntlet, I got... Pretty sure... One on the staff, one on his wrist. The back of both hands. Chest. What am I missing? Oh, maybe there's one on both his wrists? No, I'm not seeing. What am I? Sir, why is your hat on? Your hat should be off. And now you're just confusing me? I mean, the only real thing I can think is that somehow I've not got that one, but that is very clearly empty. Yep. Fire vial's going. That was a fire thing. Are you telling me it has to be... Okay. I can consult with the axle. Good. Don't touch me. It was done! You're cringe! Oh! The amount of cringe this man is! Be gone! Peace! Also, guh. I don't even gotta do anything funny! I just gotta remember how to fight the Ice Claw, which is... I think it was break both its legs and one wing was what you do for the Ice Claw. That sounds correct.
Council records are meant to be public. Wonder what else the Eye was hiding from his people.
The answer is most things. Oh! Hi! Rude.
Since we know precisely under what conditions it's harvested, it will be perfect for our study.
Yippee! Ah! A man! Ah! Another man! Men! unfortunate that I got caught up in that tree for so long. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Wouldn't have ever found that. If it were not just a complete accident like that. What? How'd you even... You know what? Don't worry about it. Ow. Hiya.
Records on the construction and maintenance of grand gates across the Enclave.
Butter.
What's the verdict with the
Not, but I have every reason to be concerned. Tag that they're so... Have you ever blown into a bladder until it pops?
No.
No.
Ah. Well, I am from Renland.
The patterns did show
Subtle, but...
So things might recover.
I think so.
how exactly we have to tell the act.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have two things with the axle, and then there is also the Norian expedition, or pipes. Yeah, there's a bit more... They're definitely trying to get mileage out of their maps, which I can't fault them for, but I don't know that the constant back and forth at this stage of the game, especially, is doing the
Both
late
of you
game any
this
favors.
time.
It is. We've identified a long-term risk to our people.
You have.
Yes, we...
Arakim, do you know how intense even in our each guild, to win the seat...
You've been watching.
I have been watching you, Bryn. Yes.
Always
What I have your enthusiasm, but in working with Bryn's band, I've seen you just as you came to lay out a set of clear steps we should take to... You should act on your recommendations, which I know you're not making them lightly.
But you are.
And they affect your people. So yes, it was a test.
You just...
I did. The scouts have been ignored for far too long, unless you disagree.
No.
Good. And you should thank she raised a very salient point in our last chat. Now take a knee, would you? There's work to be done, and neither of us... If we have learned anything in the past while,
He's become on the council representing the Scoots. Yippee!
Oh, Bryn! It worked, in fact.
I must have...
I'm kidding, Lex.
Your elevated wit alludes...
If you two are done, it's excellent to hear that the potions worked.
As much as you need.
That's very good news.
I would assume the reason sits somewhere between lack of care and... Speaking of the eye, Bryn, the Axel and I had... Would you believe that she isn't his big...
There were some subtle contact.
We were indeed not very cordial.
In particular, the way he kept secrets we found ourselves in agreement that any new government here should be built...
A foundation that will only be built. Lane and I don't agree on everything. But it was good to sit and...
It's not every day that one has the privilege of watching it.
Perhaps you will be...
I should like that very much. I'm struck with inspiration to be here as it's being written.
Oh, they're gone.
Yes.
Well, with my mind at ease...
We're here to help.
Dredger's my up! Dredger's my up! It's filled with stink! You know, the general conciseness of Dredger's Mire has really grown on me over the course of the game, too. Between the larger maps and the wackiness that is the just miserable to navigate underground. The swamp being the way it is, with the bits separated, happy. Although it is also much better without this area being just completely frost-covered guff.
This is the Norian site, Seth.
Yes. They were working out of that cave.
Sheltered, yet deadly. Probably wasn't that way before the surge. Abandoned in a hurry.
Anyone who survived the tapestry overloading probably ran for the nearest loom gate.
Shipping crates. Marked Project Junction 4X9.
Sounds familiar. I'll look into it.
Consult with Seth. Okay. That was quicker than I was even expecting it to be honest.
About our Norian
Pipes.
Sure.
I walked up to the axle and just...
Yep.
A rock.
And what did the cop...
That
Pipes.
marking you found. The car...
Since you...
Not just...
Oh,
my...
to what?
If they...
Find things
They were...
A
for
wrench.
pipes.
I definitely...
It's
A
every
wrench! Craft pipe. 10 lapisite. Robbery. What is lapisite? Is that this one? Oh, 10. Yeah. Pause your check.
Takes you back. Just like when we...
One day with...
And then...
If anyone...
Oh, anyway.
No, all it should...
Asher.
You're in time.
So much...
Pipe get. Go to damage pipe. Blue pipe. Hello, kit thing. Yep, kit thing.
It's a little bit... It's...
Finger points. Go to the damage institute. Go there with the thing. We gotta go back to the institute anyway. We gotta do a thing in the institute. That's good. Yeah, yeah. Go down to the institute. It's clear. There's a glass tail in there. No, Oliver, why?
My. That's the eye signal. Did you know I can reveal the Enclave's secret? But I am eager to pry into the eye's darker truths.
You should be close to the junction now.
You're in comment. You can't go in between because there's this guy over here being a big old weenus. Oh, we got two weenuses.
That turned easily enough. Creaked a little, but seems stable now.
Perfect.
Certainly easier than loom gate repair.
If we could have stopped the flow with a tool like this, the Hollow's loom gate would have been trivial.
That should have cleared the Norian worksite.
Only one way to find out.
Go back to Dredger's Mile. Fuck you. How dare you. I would have just walked in there. Just grabbed anything not nailed down, and it would have been fine.
Guess you're trying to find another way to I'm all for it. We'll be able to sleep more easily then.
Ugh, I'm sick of your voice already.
Such input viruses
Of course the glass tail is like this. Go on, get.
From an expedition to the source shortly after the surge. Changes suffered severe damage to them. All who participated in the expedition were sworn to secrecy by the Eye in power at the time.
I might have to look up an achievement guide for how to lock up, bind all their guff. Peace. He hates us. Oliver doesn't hate you. He was a good boy for almost 2 whole hours. Probably just getting food, to be honest.
I hope you're not afraid of diving into bottomless pits. Despite the grand gates no longer functioning,
of course there is. We do that way.
Into a rift.
You know, last time I wanted a charge and
People change. Maybe I've learned a thing or two about calculated risk-taking.
with this knowledge and Sev's plan to control the miasma with the aeroliths.
Perfect.
Okay, but we still got this one cyclist. So, there's my I'm assuming I probably have about an hour left of game at the pace I'm putting up right now. Whoa! True. Okay.
Good news, Sev. The cave looks tangle-free.
That seals it then. Ah, literally and figuratively.
You're in combat with a couple of dorks.
Is this broken one improved, I think?
We haven't replaced it yet. We can run our tests later.
First things first, we need to deal with the source problem before we can even think about the tapestry.
One problem.
Where's the point? A series of tubes! All of these achievements that I'm getting are painful references. Oh, that's the statue of her mother that I picked up at the other place. I see. I just haven't been over here since. Okay.
All right, everyone. Let's give Khan Atame the rundown.
Using the aerolifts, I can trigger a miasma everywhere they affect above ground.
It is advised that your people remain indoors during this process.
The miasma will flow from the source, which will lessen the raw magic enough to keep Bryn safe while she escorts the Ark.
And how is she going to get there without the Grand Gate?
She'll drop in through the rift in Lower Denevron.
Skies, of course she will.
Don't worry. I've got plenty of experience scaling down cliffs.
Once she's in the underworks, she'll stay within the Ark's protective field and follow it to the source where it will fulfill its purpose, to pacify the Tangles.
And what about the Herald?
That's where you're going to need to trust me.
You really think you can do this?
When I doubt my own abilities, I just look to my band. Kaz is prepared for plans A through Z. Dharm and Sola have me armed to the teeth. Aurea is going to guide me through thick and thin. Lane knows more about the Enclave than the people still living in it. Arik has brought us into your world, and Sev can control the freaking weather. How can I fail?
I mean, when you word it like
You've
that.
asked me to guide us. Now, it's time for you to trust me when I say, this is our path.
Kenrick lied to us for decades. It's hard to believe anyone who says they're going to take care of the Surgeborn now. But with how open you've been, and everything you've done for us already, you've earned my trust. We will stay and fight for our hearth.
Thank you.
Bryn, I'll coordinate with Sev. When you're ready, come see me.
You know, the worst part about all this is, even if they did escape, everywhere hates mages because of the big kaboom. So they'd just be ostracized and possibly hunted down, depending.
This is going to be a challenging expedition. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Have Arik escort Khan Atame here. I'm ready to move out.
Yeah.
Good. Take some time to rest.
No.
And I'm sure everyone will want...
You all worry too.
I know that.
All right.
Stop worrying, let me fight! Father, I crave violence.
So you are worried about me?
Not a chance. Just came to wish you luck. This will be a career-defining moment for you. I've been fortunate enough to have my share of them, so I recognize one when I see it.
The Enclave is the heart of our legacy as Weavers. An expedition to restore it? That is so much more than I could have dreamed of doing with my life back in Carnhaven. What if I screw it up?
You won't.
Then we all die.
What makes you so sure?
Something I saw in you the first day we met. You act in spite of your fears, not because of them. Call it intuition or faith, but I call it letting love drive you. Whether that's love of a person, a place, or a culture, or, in your case, a love of adventure. I've had great accomplishments throughout my career. But if there's one that will profoundly shake future generations for the better, it what's bringing you here.
Thank you, Oria.
How long did you practice that speech?
Sev is set to vent the tangles from the...
Yeah, I'm ready. Not be able to return until the events are complete. No,
I hope this
go.
works.
We have every reason to believe this will make the source. I'll tell Sev to get started.
Get started. Let's go. Less talking, more action. Let's go. He's juicing the weather.
Looks like Sev was right. The rift has been vented.
This.
It's as safe as it's going to be.
Damn, you're not gonna let me throw myself off?
You sure that rope can hold us both?
It'll do the job. Just try to land gracefully.
I always do.
Mamma mia.
Got it.
My magic will only carry the arc for as far as I can see you. Good luck, Bryn of Carnarvon.
Yo, he's strutting.
Bryn, you've kept me waiting.
Ignore it.
I plan to.
You'll find I demand attention. Admit it. You're a little curious about me. After all, you have paid me a visit in my cell.
I'm not listening to you.
Then why are you responding?
What I could offer you if you did.
How'd that work out for Kenrick Stanand?
And then she continues engaging.
Breathe through it, Bryn. I know its voice is making your skin crawl. I feel it too.
It helps when you guys are talking, instead of it.
Then we'll keep talking. We're here for you.
No matter what that voice says, you stopped the Herald before. You can do it again.
That furry friend of yours betrayed you, and yet you don't mind having him in your ear. Double standard.
Bryn, you put your faith in me at the Grand Gate. I'm doing the same for you now. None of us would still be here if it weren't for you.
You're getting close. One last chance. Join me, and I'll grant you strength beyond your wildest dreams.
I've already told you, I don't need it.
If you're strong enough without me, why are there 7 crutches?
They're not crutches. They're friends.
We could be friends.
Damn, look at that power strut.
What's so funny?
Couldn't destroy me with an arc of my size. So you brought a toy instead. Destroy it after you perish.
Oh, but you have people here. That's illegal. Okay. Hello? Oh. Why? What? Oh, wait. She fucking teleported on top of me, I guess.
You're already winded.
Why? Wow. Ow. Get me out of your miasma, you a little hoe. I was holding the guard button, thank you very much. I'm not really seeing much in the way of healing in this arena, I'm gonna be real though. Cool. Love this. Okay. Get away from me, naughty creature.
So join me.
I stopped you once before.
Hello. Okay. What? I was holding the block button, but you know what? Sure. Okay. Oh.
The air is thick with tangles. My strength is far greater than it was at the Grand Gate.
Okay. Yeah, pick up your own dude. Fuck him up. Really? That's not... Oh, yo. I can... Wait. Apparently I can parry those back, chat. So, you know. I look forward to watching a speedrun I found of this later to find out how to do this fight fast.
Not like the rest. But you are still mortal. And if you won't join me, I will hear final breath.
Girl, you missed me entirely. What the hell was that? Keep accidentally ending up outside.
Failing me. I don't destroy you in this battle. Rest assured, I'll end you.
Just climb under the old face, huh? Hello. Meow. Point made. I guess this is to get the Herald achievement. You probably had to do all the side quests so that your band was happy people, and you get a medium or bad ending otherwise. Kudos for this.
Typical of your species. The breach is too wide for your arc.
Breach? What breach?
The breach between our world and yours, of course.
You're from another world?
You call us Surgeborn, but we are ancient. As old as the tear between worlds that bleeds what you call magic. A wound your kind tore wider in their own quest for power. Until they could no longer contain it. And the inevitable happened.
The Surge?
The Surge. An event so cataclysmic in both worlds it shook them to their core. And it left a path. One I had to follow. Your kind have mastered the core, indestructible and suffused with incredible power. Power you barely understand and haven't earned. Power that should and will be mine. You can't hope to compete with me. I carry with me 1,000 souls and 1,000 bodies. You are an insect. Consider it an inherent failure of your species.
Could you shut up?
Does the truth strike a nerve?
That is not what I
you're
expected.
Annoying. And I'm trying to think.
Bryn, Arik managed to get the scry back, for now.
We've lost visuals.
The Herald is down, but regenerating. And the Arc of Verdance, it's working, but the raw magic is too much. The Arc can't pacify the tangles.
You need to get out of there. Now!
No! I have to do something.
Bryn, we will find another way.
Don't bother. You will die. Just like the Eye's daughter.
Whatever it takes. Her name was Isla.
I'm gonna die, haha. And I guess possibly erase magic from the world? Thinking emoji?
Bryn. Can you hear me? Bryn, talk to me.
Oh no.
Come on.
I guess she didn't die because it had the coral widget which helped control the magic. But long after our exploits have seized this hearth, every weaver must pledge their mantle to its safekeeping from adversaries' danger, whatever the source, lest we lose our home forever. Maximilian Arden. Yippee! Now chat, I think this is a perfectly average game. But it did tickle the little Monster Hunter thing that I enjoy in the back of my head. I do like the fact that you don't have to craft whole new weapons, you can just kind of mix and match the bits, even if it doesn't really make sense. I do be liking that. I wish the combat had a little bit more going on. Just a little bit more. Either in weapon types or like maybe swords have different base combos in addition to obviously there were only like 3 elements. Force, I guess, or gravity magic, whichever way you want to read that. Fire and ice could expand on that. But overall, I do like it. I wish the writing was a little bit better, a little less. This kind of reads like something you write up maybe in high school, and it's been cleaned up by like professional proofreaders and all that, but it's still got just the little like you see it coming. I don't think much, if anything, was a surprise. Obviously, I have already said that I didn't like the level design of the caverns. Visually, they were fine, but they were hard to navigate to get to where you wanted to be. Obviously, they could continue this world. They got a whole spooky second world, and they got the lore down. So they could bring that back, do like a Mass Effect 1 to Mass Effect 2 kind of situation, where the scope widens. And you know what? If it means more of me climbing over monsters and being a giant pain in their ass, I'm all for it. Chat, I could have been holding the fast forward button this entire time. Oh. I thought holding the fast forward button would skip it. Mamma mia. I'm also going to be honest, the only thing that surprises me is that the Eye character did not super betray us at the end. But maybe they do that in the sequel. Maybe he's gonna be like, I'm very spooky, and be like, you killed my daughter, instead of, you know, learning. But I don't know. But I enjoyed this. I was ready for it to end like 5 hours ago, gameplay wise. and I hope to see more from Yellowbrick, especially if they revisit the tiny person climbs all over Monster Grundle to take them down, and then you go home and you use the bits. Oh my god. Wait a minute. It was day 29 when I started. I lost almost a week. Where did that go?
A pleasant morning to you. What's on your mind?
I explode.
I've got something that I'm struggling to believe.
Then it must be something rather special.
It's about something the Herald said when I fought it in the source. It said that it was from elsewhere. A place we wouldn't be able to understand. And the Herald claimed to be older than the Surge. Much older.
That is a fascinating assertion. And we've received reports of it reappearing after you defeated it.
Right. I heard that too. I would have mentioned this earlier, but with all the action and me almost dying...
Say no more. I do, however, think that Aurea and Dharm need to hear about this too. Aurea? Dharm? Would you mind coming over here?
You're looking uncharacteristically serious, Lane.
I'm looking normal, I think. But you are correct.
Mamma mia.
The Herald claimed to have existed for a long time before the Surge. And it said that at the heart of the source, there's a breach between worlds. That's where the Surgeborn came from.
I don't know how we'll tell everyone about this. Will they panic? Will they even believe us? Should we tell them at all?
Hold on, Lane. You're jumping to conclusions. It's possible that the Surgeborn was lying.
It's true. Even though it never technically lied to Bryn, it certainly enjoyed its little mind games.
I really don't think that's the case. It wanted Bryn to join it, and this would explain so much about the origin of the Surgeborn.
I believe the solution to our worries is, as always, more research. Bryn, since we've received reports of the Herald reappearing, would you mind hunting it down for us again? Specifically, to know for sure whether it is as otherworldly as it claimed to be, I will need you to harvest its pattern, as fresh as possible for me.
Absolutely. I've already killed this thing twice. A third time will be a piece of cake.
Splendid. Understanding the unknown kills any fear it may hold over us. Is this course of action acceptable to you two?
Yes. Sounds good to me. What do you think, Lane?
Sorry, big revelation. I need to take some time to process this.
One step at a time.
Of course.
Don't need luck when I've...
Bonus stream.
I don't know if I want to fight it one more time, Chad, if I'm completely honest with you. The story is technically over, and I could technically end the stream here and be perfectly fine. I don't... Maybe I have to sleep. Maybe we do a little...
It's just that I'm so bad at fighting it that I'm a little hesitant to go back in. You know what I'm saying, chat? I grab my companions, I shake them. How do I fight it again? I sleep again. I'll wake up. I scream. There you are, upper than ever on in a drought. No. Not in a drought. No. Maybe I should have started at the spire. This game has a Steam mechanic and it never told me about it? Holy schmoly. I wonder if you can go to the top of this. Bryn, why you jump in the way that you just jump? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, look, creature over there. Wait, no. Ow, hello. Goodbye.
There's the herald. I know I can harvest its pattern. Just need to do it again.
And I did it again! Hello? Oh my god, I can block that. Oh, yeah. Anyway. Sudden inexplicable lack of sapience can only be considered a wondrous gift. Do not wish to cast a shadow on our achievement at the first feeding the Herald of the Source, but the fact that it's the last dish I ever possessed full of faculties, including ability to learn. I doubt it would be successful a second time and again. Of course, limited. Maybe insulated using the Herald's inner body, keeping it safe from harvesting. In a situation where all pieces of the husk are removed at the same time, it may mimic its smaller cousin and become vulnerable to harvest. Break all the things. Yeah. Sure. Hello. 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 Can I not bring this? Maybe not. Is that too much armor? I actually climbed into that? Oh, wait, I'm still on it. Oh, I thought she grabbed me. Hello? Hey! I have no idea what was happening there. Nice turn. Whoa. Hello. Go. Hello. So about that. Can I do something about the hand? I don't know if I can do something about the hand. Not again! Wait, hold. Okay. I got lucky there, I guess. Yippee! There's a man here. Why is there a man here, chat? A man. Okay, if he tries to run at me, he's just gonna get propelled. Oof. Bye. Stylish exit. Hello. Upgrade all powers to level 3. Yippee!
Good news. I harvested the Herald's pattern.
Splendid. If you'll let me handle the resonance. Dom, Bryn's brought back the
Fascinating. It really...
The Herald was telling the truth, then.
Walk me through it.
Dom.
Yes. This is the second resonance I've had access to, and I didn't realize before, but it's clearly not of this world. It resembles nothing mentioned in any literature I've ever seen. The Hearthsiders' libraries have nothing about this, not even the Spindle's tomes. Exploring the possibility of other worlds could consume decades of a researcher's life, and they'd barely scratched the surface. It was a theoretical, primary theological pursuit before, but this strand changes everything.
So you're suggesting this is an entirely novel field of research?
That is precisely the fact of the matter, my curly-haired friend.
So, for those of us who aren't academics, what's the takeaway here?
Our understandings of the mechanisms of the universe will fundamentally shift as a...
Great. Love that.
Yep.
Anything is possible.
I see.
Anything's possible. Yep.
And what about...
The resonance is self-healing, but beyond that, it seems that some other element dictates... I would not be surprised if you saw it again, but without its connection to home, it will not be able to evolve or adapt.
So the resonance heals itself, but it won't turn into a Surgeborn on its own. Good.
There's something else to worry about. What amount of this information are we
I wish I could draw from weaving history to provide guidance, but something this big has never happened before.
The Axel has always appreciated our transparency.
I would assume she's busy with her
I think this one's big enough that
You're right, of course.
And I will continue.
See you in the hole.
Also, good. But also, I wonder if anyone has drafted up a means of tracking down the lore you've not found.
Good morning, Karnatame. Might we trouble you with some...
You're already...
This is it.
We have learned something astounding about the surge.
Something new?
Yes. It told her it hailed from a...
We thought it might have been lying, trying to... So I killed it again. Took a resonance.
It was all
all of it.
Darm is very excited about but it sits ill.
How so?
You and I spoke at length on how the truth, the whole... But this isn't just some political secret. It changes our approach to everything. Religion, weaving, the way we place ourselves in the world.
I understand. I assume you've thought a great deal about this. Give me...
That's just the thing. Understanding more about the world. I have enough perspective, however, to know that the same may not be true. Would it bring peace to their hearts? Would this knowledge... I fear not. But perhaps...
I see. First things first. We need to find out what Kenrick knew.
What do you want?
I was hoping to draw on some of your memories. It's in regards to...
If it's a security matter, then though...
That's no longer your call. In the years where you held the Surgeborn Talon in custody...
I will not...
I'm simply asking a question from someone who's in charge.
And you may simply ram that question up where the sun doesn't shine.
Damn, he really is just the
You're
worst
useless.
leader.
I'm useless. I'm not the one chasing religion.
So you knew, and kept it to yourself.
I'll leave you to your hunt for a desert Akala, then.
Exhausting. Now, given the services you have rendered us, so I'll listen to what you think I should tell our people.
it's humbling to have earned such... Before I speak...
I trust you more than I trust myself. On this, at least.
Oh, well, that's fine too. I want 3 major facets of... First, that of the research possibilities. Keeping this revelation under lock and key would obviously... Second, that of those who... I fear that disclosing the existence of other worlds and trigger a holy war at worst. They have been waged on fast. Finally, and most importantly, whether they were forced to keep them or not, the existence of those secrets. If I had any choice in the matter...
Now is your chance. If you want...
The irony is that I find myself faltering on the precipice. Before I entered the Enclave, but now... I believe...
What do you have in mind?
Subject to your approval, we start by telling your people this. Then we tell the people that, as it stands right now, but more importantly, we keep its true origins close to our chest. We tell part of the truth. We share, select, we control the narrative by allowing conflict, and one day, the denizen... Is that accept?
Yes, it is. And might I say, you would have made an amazing pod...
That's kind of you to say.
But very understandable. Nevertheless, I will communicate our story to the public.
It's the right thing.
Lane.
It has been our ever...
Consult with Lane. What do you mean? Right when you think you're done, they pull you back in with more talking.
I feel as if when one begins to live their life beyond dusty old tomes, they must reckon with the complex, which is to say, you have truly been... Well, I try my best, but...
How are you feeling about your...
Excellent. I'm going to chronicle everything. And when it does...
And what about that?
I suppose I have learned a sense of nuance. In Udea, keeping secrets, and, more importantly, That was Kenrick's approach too. Whereas I would hope that my reasons to keep secrets are...
I do. And more importantly, I know
With you and everyone else at my back, all that remains is to continue my research.
I won't stop looking.
Then I won't keep you.
I think the band has finally had some downtime to help Bryn uncover. A new mission has been added to the journal. Track secrets of the... Yes! It does go! Track secrets of Starlight Cape. The Watcher's Whistle will guide Bryn to the direction of the nearest knowledge fragment. Alright, chat. That means, at long last, it's time to Alt-Tab! Hold on, we're gonna save first. No. Hold on, I gotta get my controller out of the way. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Where we at now? Colonel Strands, achievements! 37 of 44! What do we need? Unlock all other achievements. Wow. Complete the entire codex. We have a way to do that. Craft every design for an armor piece at least once. I don't know what that means. Every design for an armor piece? Does that mean craft every single armor piece once? Or is there like a rarity tier that it's worried about? Constrain all the limbs of a bipedal Archon. That I think I would absolutely just need to, you know. I'd have to see what it means by that and how to do that easily, if at all. Another codex. Catch a projectile thrown. I feel like I did that, but I guess the easiest way is maybe Archon of Stricken Earth, because I think that's probably the one that's more likely to throw things at you. And then obviously I thought I did the selenite that crystallized by heat, but I guess it was always not selenite. So I just need to figure out which one is a selenite rock and do that. But I think for the most part, those are not things that would be super interesting to watch for y'all. Except maybe suffering Spellbound. But I do believe that is Eternal Strands done. Thumbs up, a perfectly average game. But you know what? I have fun with it, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Get you your food? I do need. God, I could slam some food right now. Holy schmoly and rigatoni. So anyway, I'm skedaddling. Thank you all for watching. I've been Dr. Beake. Orange Fluff be Oliver. He downstairs probably sleeping in his new favorite bed because he's got a